is obviously it's our video game week, and this is day 4 of Batman versus Superman week. The movie has dropped. Uh, the reviews are mixed, to say the least. Uh, it's kind of divisive, but one thing that is not divisive is definitely people loved the last DC video game, fighting game, I should say, that was put out, and that was Injustice: Gods Among Us. And what really made the game so much fun, I have to say, is it was an escapist fantasy. It was everything you kind of wanted in a fighting game, because NetherRealm Studios, the makers of Mortal Kombat, had just come off of making Mortal Kombat 9. They did a fantastic job with that, and then all of a sudden they hit you the next year with this DC fighting game starring Batman and Superman and Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and all these other people, and it was excellently done. It was excellently done, and people just really enjoy playing the heck out of it, and it's proven to be very popular. Over time. Officially, there hasn't been an announcement of a sequel yet, but it's coming. You know it's coming. I mean, this game was way too popular for them not to do it. So, guys, let's revisit Injustice: Gods Among Us, and what with all the tie-ins that it kind of brought along, as far as, like, I'm specifically talking about the digital comic book series that DC brought out to flesh out the story of the game. What made Injustice: Gods Among Us so popular? Waffles, you go first.
I right after Mortal Kombat 9 or Mortal Kombat, they finally got the engine right, going transition to 3D or 2.5D, whatever you want to call it,
Hmm.
and that just that engine transition right from there to this game, and it's it's easy for casuals to pick up and have fun with. Obviously they aren't going to evil or anything, but when y'all get together and play the game, it's a fun game. And with the supers that they do, when Superman punching and going out to space and
Going
all
out to
that,
space, yeah.
that was just it was like it picked up. Remember the Justice League game for Super
Ju-
Nintendo Genesis?
Justice League
It picked
Task
up where
Force,
that
yes, I
like
remember.
it was like that, but it just everything was just on a more grand scale because it actually had a story, a really good story to it,
Really good story.
which is still going on now. I think they're on year
Year
4 now.
five. Year
Yeah,
five.
year 5.
Year
Yeah.
five.
So I'm pretty sure when the next game comes out, hopefully it'll pick up where those books left off. I mean, it might be confusing for people that didn't read the comics, but hey, they got to sell comics. So if you want to get caught up, go buy the books, and then possibly, I'm pretty sure the game's gonna come out soon because I don't think it's gonna be anything else coming out for Mortal Kombat, and they're gonna be done with production with that. And then after that, they'll probably get to work on the next Injustice game. But yeah, and then they had all the costumes and the extra characters and the hero side, the villain side. It was awesome, man.
Oh, it was. GQ, what do you think made Injustice: Gods Among Us so popular for people to play?
I, I think one of the main things that made that game fun, especially for me, is coming like Waffle said, coming right off of Mortal Kombat 9. You had an amazing story mode for a fighting game, and that bar on that one, and then to bring it to a comic book property that had an amazing story to go along with it too, and it's just like wow, and it was almost like you were learning how to play the game by playing this amazing story, and
Hmm.
as you are going through it, you're realizing, hold on, I'm playing all the different characters, and I'm not even thinking about it because I'm so caught up in the story. So I enjoyed that about it. That actually was one of the games that I've had on the PS3, of course. And then when the PS4 came out, that was one of the first games. That matter of fact, that was the first game that I picked up for the PS4 because they had the definitive edition that was available on there. And it was, like I said, it was amazing. Batman versus Superman, Sinestro versus Green Lantern, like all the major comic book fights that you wanted to do were there. I mean,
Hmm.
Black Adam and in Shazam or Captain Marvel, however you want to call him. And it's just like, wow, this is actually really cool. This is really fun. And like you said, a casual person that is can still get in there and do some stuff and feel like they're doing some amazing things because the supers are very simple to execute. The knockbacks where you knock people through buildings and stuff. I mean, very comic book action. So I mean, that's what made that game vivid. You had an amazing story that, like you said, is being continued in the comic book realm as well. So
Exactly.
awesome, awesome thing.
It was. Let's talk a little bit briefly about then. Let's move.